It's sacred space. There's still people buried in there.
Yeah, sorry, I want to say that again.
Yeah.
There are still human remains in there. Yes, for respect.
Yeah, so it's sacred space in that sense, so we can be calm and quiet ourselves. But we're going to do a little scientific survey now ourselves, alright? So I'm going to show you what we do.
Finding hope. I'll leave the rest of here.
Hello, we're here in St. Luke's in the Coombe. We're after locating a grave here, we're after uncovering it. It was nearly half covered with ivy and muck and so on and so on. We're after finding that it actually contains a previous Lord Mayor of Dublin who actually died in 1866. So we're very interested about this find now, and what we're using is a mirror and flashlights and basically just casting shadows and trying to read exactly what's on the grave so that we can actually do research in the future.
This stone is erected by Mrs. Eleanor Atkinson of Spitalfield, Dublin, in memory of her deceased husband, Mr. Richard Atkinson, who departed this life 22nd of September 1790, aged -3 years. Here also are deposited the bodies of their undernamed children.
Okay.
Alright, we just cleaned back on this headstone here. We took down the ivy that has grown over. The ivy has took the front render off because it's made of a kind of a slate. Again, any small features that are on the headstone will tell you certain things, religions, types, maybe how rich they were just by the stone he used for their headstones. But you can still see aged 74. You can see the IHS, the Christian symbol. And you can still see, even in past where the render has come off, you can still see certain features of stonework where they've chiselled in. But most of the lettering is damaged now or just completely gone. But still, as stone was erected. We have age 72, and part of a word here that says mines, which could be rat mines from that area. So basically that's all we can do for the minute with this headstone, but even that's something better than that.
Now this is a key point. We don't know who's buried here. All we know is what names are on the headstone. Okay? Very often what happens is you'll put in, I'll put on my name because I'm brilliant, and I'll put on my wife's name because she suffered being married to me. But you could also have my first cousin in there, my brother-in-law could be in there. Normally the next thing I do is I take out my pen and I extract all the names. Where did I put my pen? So my very first name is Edward Clark, and I write him in up here. Edward Clark. What was our second name? Richard Clark.
Richard Clark and wife. Tectonics. Mary Jane.
Mary Jane. Clark. Okay, so I've taken out those 3 names. We found the numbers on the headstones and we started filling in the record sheets, and you've got it straight away, alright? You've worked out that the human eye is better than the rubbing even. But that the mirror is better than the flash lamp. Okay, so if we can get a couple of small little plastic mirrors, that'll stand us in good stead. We've got half of them red now, and they're hard. All right, and we have names. We have Richie, Atkinson,
Richie or Clark as well.
Flanagan, Clark. Yeah, so we're starting to get a broad spectrum of this part of town. We have Spitalfields, Usher's Quay, Summerhill, Newmarket Square. So we're starting to draw a map.
The Coombe was mentioned
as well. And the Coombe was mentioned as well. So we're starting to draw a map. So the names of people and places are all being captured onto the record sheets. So when we go back to base, what we'll do is we'll write down the names that you need to do the research for. I'll get my hands on the burial register straight away and I'll email it on, alright? Yeah, and then we'll start our research on that basis. And then we'll come back up again in another week or so, and we'll just keep rolling like this as we go on. Yeah. Is that alright?
Yeah.